What is up, Cup Check audience? Welcome back. The boys are back. Me and Zach are here, just pumping out the content tonight. And we're coming at you with our top 10 pitchers moving forward for the 2022 season. This is who we rank as in who we'd want to have moving forward, essentially. So, Zach, who do you have at 10?
All right, number 10. First of all, this list, man, it was a doozy to put together. There's just always so much turnover with the top pitchers. Like guys fall off, guys get injured.
Yeah.
Young guys come up just throwing heat, and like it's always tough to make a list.
Yeah,
But
I will say that the difference between like the 11, 12, 13, and 10, so close, man. Razor thin margins. Anything can happen, but we got to go with our gut, and that's why we get paid the big bucks. So, Zach, who do you have at 10?
yeah, number 10, I got Brandon Woodruff. I was like, how can I leave this dude off the list? Like, a little bit of a slow start. Just give up some bombs to my Reds, but dude is still he's a workhorse and he throws Ched. Anyone in that Brewers rotation is just so good, and yeah, that's what I got number 10.
Yeah, I mean, I was in the same situation. I was making my list from 1 to 10. I got to 10. I was like, how can I leave Woodruff off? So currently we're flying perfect. The stars have aligned. Me and Zach are one and the same with Woodruff at 10. Just a dude. And obviously him, Zach Wheeler, like a few of these studs are just off the rough starts. We can't ride him off completely. Woodruff's that guy. He's gonna figure it out. He's Brandon Woodruff. So yeah, Woodruff at 10. Zach, who do you have at 9?
Number 9, I got Garrett Cole, a guy I'm just so mad at right now, because this dude, I don't know, like there was a thing about him complaining about the balls, or like saying something.
Every pitcher is complaining about it.
Yeah, I know, but he was like, Garrett Cole's always complaining, man.
They're saying that they're
And
all different, which is crazy to me because aren't they all made by the same machine?
that's the question. Yeah, that we could go into a long discussion about the current state of Major League Baseballs. But yeah, Garrett Cole, he frustrates me sometimes. He's definitely better than the ninth best pitcher in the MLB, but this is where I put him at.
Yeah, my number 9, actually a bit of a shocking one. I have Josh Hader at number 9. Josh Hader, I've always been the anti-closer guy. Like, just get the closer at the last pick in the draft and just find him on waivers. Having Josh Hader on my team has just been life changing. This dude wins me saves every week. He has a 0 ERA. His K per 9 is through the roof, and he's perfect on saves. He's got 10 saves already. The Brewers win just enough games where Josh Hader could realistically put up 40 saves this year and just really have that low ERA. And I mean, I know this list is based off fantasy production. That's why I have him towards the back half of this list. But in terms of stuff and just like who is the best pitcher for getting outs, he might be up there with anybody.
Yeah. That caught me by surprise. I didn't even consider any relievers, but he is definitely the best.
It's not unheard of. A relief pitcher has won the Cy Young before, so you never know. Josh Hader might just go perfect ERA all season, win Cy Young that way. You never know.
Never know. All right, so number 8, I got Joe Musgrove, a guy that's kind of snuck into that spot and really proved himself as an established pitcher. Last year he hit the 200 strikeouts, whatever. That's just a big number to get to for starting pitchers these days. And this year he's just a quality start machine. So
yeah, it was really hard for me to leave him off my list as he started off with 5 quality starts. Like you can't ask for much better. But the competition was just so steep. I had to give that spot to Kevin Gausman. I really doubted him, leaving San Fran and heading to Toronto. But you just can't deny the start this man's had. 0 walks through, I'm pretty sure it's 5 outings by now. 5 outings, 0 walks, and pretty much every start he's getting 9. So far with Case, 5, 9, 8, 9, 10. So pretty consistent with the strikeouts. Hasn't given up over 3 earned runs. Most of them are 2 or less. So you really can't ask much more from what Gausman's been giving you recently.
Yeah, I've been loving watching Gossman. Number 7, I got your guy, Carlos Rodon. Um, he's shown that last year was definitely not a fluky season. The Giants also just revive veteran starting pitchers. Um, dude's been looking filthy. The slider is just moving across the entire zone. Fastball velo is better than it's ever been. And I would assume you got him really high on your list because I know you like
Yeah,
him.
definitely having him on my team. I gotta rep my boy. He's been filthy so far. Tonight the strikeouts are a bit down, but he's playing the Dodgers. 4 innings, 2 earned so far, 2 Ks. It'll be interesting to see if he gets to that quality start range. The only thing I'll say about Rodon so far, just like the swing and miss stuff, like he's kind of that effective wild guy. Like he works deeper counts and he just ends up getting the strikeout, but that's something that might hinder him from being like the very upper echelon because his pitch count does run up there because that's just who he is. He's going to throw a lot of pitches and he's going to throw a lot of pitches to strike you out. My number 7, I actually have another guy I was really high on coming into the season, Justin Verlander. I don't know. What do you think of that? I feel like that might have caught you by surprise.
Dude, I got him even higher. He he's in our generation. If Clayton Kershaw is the best pitcher of our generation, which I think he is, then I'd put Joseph Verlander number 2.
Over your boy Scherzer?
Ah, I don't know. It's close,
Over
but
over the over the goat?
yeah, dude, of our generation, you gotta stay on the field.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
number 6, I got Kevin Gossman. The whole walk to strikeout ratio is absurd. When you're not walking guys, it keeps your pitch count down so low. And the
Yeah, and
fact
it
he's
also
doing this,
just it also just like eliminates the BS runs. Like if you're not
yeah,
handing out free bases, you're gonna keep a low ERA. That's the bottom line.
yeah, and I like talking about like who's got the best individual pitch in baseball, and I think Gossman's up there with the splitter. I think it's for sure a top 5 pitch in the league. So dude's been electric.
Moving on to my number 6, a guy who we were both really high on coming into the season, and for good reason because Alek Manoah has just taken that step forward and he's shoving and he's just looking filthy. Kevin Gosman's teammate. It'll be interesting to see like who they go to in that. Like, what if they're in a wild card game? Like, who do they start? I mean, both of those
Oh,
pitchers,
that's a good question.
phenomenal pitchers so far. I do put Manoa just a little higher just because I think Gosman will slow down eventually. Like, I mean, he's got to walk someone eventually, right?
Most likely. That's
Yeah,
what
most
that's what
likely.
usually happens.
Yeah, I mean, Alek Manoa so far, he's 4-0 with a 1.4 ERA. Quality start machine so far, 5 quality starts. So what more can you ask? The AL East is such a hard place to pitch, and these Toronto pitchers are just making it look easy.
Yeah, I love it. That's a good question though. Who you go to with that wild card game? It's a tough one. Number 5, I have Justin Verlander, your guy. Um, he passes the eye test so much now. Like we're kind of nervous about what he's going to look like after being gone for so long, but his stuff is still top tier. And velo's good. That 12-6 curve, that's just like the classic Verlander pitch, has been looking top tier. And dude's still a legend.
Yeah, I mean, if there was a metric that measures dog within, Verlander's that guy. He's that dog. So gotta have Verlander up there high. I actually have Zach's man coming in number 5, Garrett Cole. I don't care that he's soft. I don't care that he's a whiner because he's a winner. And he's just, I mean, maybe not in the
Is
playoffs,
he
but
though?
yeah, is he though? I mean, he's a fantasy guy though. He's gonna rack up the Ks. And like you said, just the what's the word here? Just the unprojectability that comes with all these pitchers. Cole is one of the more projectable guys. You just he's probably that lock for over 200 strikeouts, and the Yankees are good this year. So, they're going to need Garrett Cole. So that's why I have him at 5.
Yeah, that's true. I legitimately do think that he's slipped down a few
Water
spots
break.
from like the beginning of the year. But I I think 9 might have been a little low for me. So
Yeah, I might be a little biasy, little hate in there. Who do you have at number 4?
number 4, I got Alec Manoa. That's really high for him, but his he's got some of the best stuff in the league. Like when you talk about eye test, because I've been talking about that with like Verlander and stuff. The eye test of Alec Manoa is absurd. Like the ball, it's like he's throwing a wiffle ball.
Yeah. And it's also so funny because like he just doesn't look like your stereotypical athlete who just hits the
No.
gym every day. I mean, he's a big boy. He's Lance Lynn 2.0. My number 4, I actually have Walker Bueller. This might be a little lower than you were anticipating, but yeah, I got Walker at number 4. And Walker, I hope you see this because I hope that this motivates you because I know you can be number 1. I know you can, but you just gotta be almost perfect to be number 1, honestly. So yeah, who do you have?
Number 3 now. Top 3 is getting into some elite territory. I have Corbin Burns, reigning Cy Young winner, best cutter in the game. What was that face for?
Nothing.
All
Keep
right.
going.
Who do you have at 3?
My number 3, you might give me some crap about this. Carlos Rodon. I just
I'm
I just
fine
got
with
my
it.
boy. I got my boy up there. He's my dark horse Cy Young now. I'm loving it. If I was a betting man, actually I don't even think I should be giving gambling advice. But yeah, I'm just not gonna go there. But I do like Carlos Rodon, and the stuff is just filthy, and watching him's been very fun. Like I said earlier, he just needs to keep the pitch count low enough to get into that 6th, 7th inning, especially if he wants to win a Cy Young.
Yeah, no, I respect it for sure. Number 2, I have Walker Bueller. Um, yeah, he hasn't been like quite the quality start machine that he was last year, but he's getting so close. His starts have been 5 innings, 5.2, 5, 9, and 5. So
Yeah,
I'm
and
thinking a lot of those 5 inning pitches will turn into 6 as the season goes on, and he'll settle in.
yeah, that's what's been frustrating about having him so far. You almost think that the Dodgers are protecting him early, not wanting to push him for that extra inning. But yeah, I mean, all of those games he's going 5 innings, he's on pace to have the quality start. He's got 3 or less, and just randomly against Arizona, they let him go 9 innings, 0 walks, 10 strikeouts. So just shows you Walker Bueller has that stuff, and the Vandy boy can go out and do it whenever he needs to.
Oh
My
shoot.
number 2, I actually have Max Scherzer. Just never shocked that that dude just continues to produce. I mean, I was actually kind of projecting a little Mets curse on this man. He's just above it. Like nothing can phase that man. The Mets curse is scared of Scherzer, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, Max Scherzer at number 2, about as safe as you can get.
Yeah, that's why I got him at number 1. I mean, I don't know if you saw, but he got ejected today, and the dude gets
Really?
so fired up. Like he wasn't pitching or anything. He's just, when you're talking about the inner dog within, sure got it. So
My number 1, I put the young gun Corbin Burns. Maybe a little bit of recency bias, but 3 straight quality starts with 10 or more strikeouts. Corbin Burns is just exuding ace behavior so far. And he's kind of picked up the slack from Brandon Woodruff so far. Not to say Woodruff's been bad, but usually that two-headed dragon is just unstoppable. And Corbin Burns is definitely carrying his end of that bargain right now. So yeah, Corbin Burns number 1 moving forward. Just the young guy, really explosive stuff. And yeah, that's going to do it for our top 10 moving forward for the 2022 season. That is our list and who we would rank and who we would rather have moving forward. Thank you all for watching. Let us know what you would change, what you loved about it, etc. That's going to do it. Signing off.